Hello everyone, this is Win Boys. I'm so happy to deliver you Captain Udeka's writing. Today's topic is the unravelment on karma. The wheel of reincarnation is rolling along with the life cycles of living creatures. Plants and animals don't leave any karmas. In the life circulation system of the universe, what should happen may just occur to plants and animals. They offer their bodies to others and feed others for survival. Only humans who have free will may create karmas by severely impinging on others' free will in the course of their spiritual journeys. Humans are not being thrown into this planet without any plans or programs. A single life is not long enough for spirit soul to learn many things. In the fifth dimensional astral plane, a spirit soul needs to spend a long time in the preparing, planning, and modifying its life program for its next life on Earth. This process typically takes 3 times the lifespan expected for its next life on Earth. Through numerous simulations, the life program of a spirit soul is to be modified and fine-tuned. In this process, the difficulty of the life program is finally determined, reflecting both personal and public karmas. Among the items that need to be included in the life program, the times when a spirit soul will live a life are the first to be determined, optimized for what the spirit soul needs to experience and learn for its evolution. Once the macroscopic programs are settled, smaller microscopic programs are to be inserted into the macroscopic programs. All the life programs of the light workers, each of whom has gone through 35 times on average of reincarnations on Earth, were already planned and prepared 2.5 million years ago. This is the way the heaven works. The Terra project, which is a plan to open the 7th major cycle of the grand universe on Earth as an experiment planet and also as a seed planet, was planned by the Creator. Earth was selected as the planet for Terra project far earlier than 2.5 million years ago. After the Terra project was designed, the spirit soul to be participate in this project were recruited in the entire universe. They are called the light workers or the light warriors. Since the casting process of the light workers was completed, the remaining recruitment processes have been continued across the universe. The light workers have brought their cosmic karmas accumulated during the evolution of the grand universe to Earth. The cosmic karmas have been imported through the life programs of the light workers. With the progression of the Terra project, various spirit souls have been implanted to Earth continuously during the major cycles and the minor cycles of Earth. When a spirit soul goes through its life program, the abuse of free will leads to karma. Let's assume that a spirit soul has its life programmed by which it will live a life of an admirer. When this life program is imported in the material world, this spirit soul will be incarnated to become an admirer. The admirer would conquer the world and build a great empire. in the process of his historic act, several millions of human lives would be killed. He would be praised and respected as a great admirer by some people, but he would be blamed as an implacable foe by others. His achievement would be the subject of deep and severe grudges of many people and ethnic groups. The history of Earth is filled with numerous wars. Also, in the history of Earth, so many different programs of individual spirit souls are implicated. In this history of many nations, there have been so many karmas caused by inevitably imprinting others' free will in big events such as wars. These karmas may be divided into public karmas and personal karmas. The public karmas are caused mainly by conflicts and struggles between nations, between tribes, or between various types of groups. Slaughters, sexual harassments, enslavements, oppressions, and exploitations, conflicts between the ruler and the people under his rule inevitably leads to karmas. In this way, karma may get accumulated more and more or get dissolved by various events as the history of the planet goes along. A planet's civilization is planned and programmed in this way that the history of the planet can be created by balancing karmas from a long time perspective. In other words, the process of creating public karmas on one side and dissolving public karmas on the other side makes the history of a planet. As there is a plan of heaven, its manifestation is realized on the ground. The public karma does not affect individual spirit souls' personal karmas. Public karmas are to be dissolved and removed away by the heaven as the minor cycles and major cycles of civilization are unfolded. Now, we are facing the termination of material civilization and dimensional ascension of Earth, and until now, most of the public karmas accumulated for 2.5 million years have been dissolved by the heaven. Now, a little more time is just allowed for the human race to clear off the remaining public karmas. Personal karmas usually arise between grouped spirit souls or collaborator group who share the similar paths of the spiritual journey. These spirit souls are in a similar course of spiritual evolution and help each other as soul mates or spiritual partners. They may have close relationships with each other as spouses, colleagues, and friends, as well as even rivals. In various ways, they are influencing each other's bumpy experiences and spiritual learning thereby. We are also spiritually linked to the people whose spirits are the parents of our spirits. They are in company with us in our spiritual journeys to help us, but usually may come from higher dimensions than us. They are belonging to our collaborator group. They may have great influences upon you as spiritual mentors, strict parents, teachers, or religious leaders. The grouped spirit souls and collaborator groups participate in our programs of life, transversely and longitudinally, respectively. While our life program is run alone with the group spirit souls and collaborator groups, we may play a good part for someone or bad ones against others. Meanwhile, we may compete with each other, become enemies against each other, or leave deep grudges to counterparts. It may be inevitable to impinge others' free wills. In this way, various personal karmas are created. An admiral who kills 100,000 soldiers in wars will leave behind the public karma, but if he kills his wife in anger while arguing with each other, then he makes his personal karma by killing his wife. Personal karmas may be dissolved through exchanging each other's roles, which makes the pivotal axis of the reincarnation program. Personal karmas are never to be dissolved free of charge by the heaven. Instead, personal karmas can be dissolved only while spirit soul is incarnated as human beings to obtain material experiences. This is the rule of the grand universe. The roles to play on earth depend on spirit souls' cosmic ranks and their spiritual journeys for evolution. Usually, a role of king may not be given to a young spirit soul. The older and more matured spirit soul, even better, the ones who have higher cosmic ranks, may have better chances of taking harder casting which hold high degree of public karma. Those who have very grave public karmas do not go to hell. The light workers who are struggling to dissolve the public karmas may live a plain, obscure life as ordinary people, not knowing anything. Until they achieve the integration with the final higher selves, they will be out of spotlight. In this way, they are dissolving their public karma. The personal karma is quite like a homework that is left undone. The public karma is a debt which should be paid off in some time. The personal karma reflects that your spirit soul is growing up. Thanks for all the spirit souls who have been suffering from their karmas on earth. November 9th, 2017, Udeka wrote. Translated by Win Voice. Thank you for watching it. See you next Monday. Bye.